guys, I'm Ginger Cosplay, and with all the hype for Sun and Moon, which is coming out on November 18th, I thought it would be the perfect time to do a Pokemon-related video. So, I decided to find out what are the 10 most popular Pokemon used in online battling. To find this out, I went onto the battle spot on my copy of Alpha Sapphire and participated in 100 single battles. The battle spot is actually perfect for this research as it gives you random matchups so that the results are more likely to be an accurate representation of which Pokemon are really used the most in online battling. None of these Pokemon are really surprising for appearing on this list, especially for those who are frequent online battlers, but some of the placements on this list are a little unexpected. This list is ordered from least frequent appearances to most frequent appearances, and I only counted the battles that showed all 3 Pokemon choices in battle. So if I lost, I did not include the Pokemon in that battle because I did not see all 3 choices, and I only included the Pokemon that were actually used in battle, so the ones that were just in the party were not calculated. And of course these entries are subject to change, with the new Pokemon being released in Sun and Moon. It is also important to take into account that the most recent games are the Gen 3 remakes. But as of now, here are the 10 most popular Pokemon used in online battling. Number 10. Being such a popular Pokemon, it is no surprise that the Gen 4 Dragon and Ground type Garchomp is so heavily utilized in online battles. With a solid 130 attack stat and a 102 in speed, this Pokemon is definitely decent for a non-legendary. And when it Mega Evolves, it gets a 40-point increase in attack and a 20-point increase in defense. Garchomp is a staple in online battles. Though its Mega form does get a slight decrease in speed, its defense increase makes up for it. So instead of being a fast hitter, it's a sturdy hitter. As Garchomp is a Dragon and Ground type, its main weaknesses are Ice, Dragon, and Fairy. But by giving Garchomp the move Sandstorm to boost its Ground type moves through its Mega ability Sandforce, the TM Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Incinerate, the only weakness you'll have left is Fairy. So for these reasons, it's to be expected that Garchomp would be so heavily used in online battles. Number 9. With its instant popularity as the Gen 6 power starter, there was no doubt that Greninja would make it onto this list. It's a super fast special attacker with a 122 speed stat and a 103 special attack stat. And with its hidden ability Protean, you can give this Pokemon any move and it will always have stab. Though Greninja has many weaknesses, fighting, bug, electric, grass, and fairy, giving it a moveset of Hydro Pump, the TM's Dark Pulse, and Dig being used for electric types, and going to the Move Tutor to learn Bounce for fighting, bug, and grass types. The only weakness you are left with is, again, Fairy. Greninja is a strong final evolutionary form to one of the most popular starters of all time, and a decent Pokemon to use in online battles. Number 8. This one is pretty obvious, but surprisingly low on this list. Groudon is an overpowered beast with a strong attack and defense stat that only gets stronger when it primal evolves. In its original form, Groudon has 3 main weaknesses: water, grass, and ice. But when it primal evolves, it gains the fire typing, so it loses its weakness to grass and ice, and with its primal ability Desolate Land, which negates all the effects of water-type moves, this Pokemon is almost invincible, with ground-type moves being its only real threat. A good moveset for Groudon is Eruption, Bulk Up, which will increase the attack and defense stat even more, its signature move Precipice Blade, and Solar Beam, which will be a 1-turn move in the harsh sunlight of Desolate Land, which takes care of the water types and ground types, making Groudon virtually unbeatable. Clearly there is a reason why this Pokemon is used so much in online battles. Number 7. Gallade is a pretty decent psychic and fighting type with fairly strong attack and special defense, and its attack and speed get a generous boost when it Mega Evolves. With its hidden ability Justice and its Mega ability Inner Focus, causing Gallade's attack to rise every time it's hit with a Dark-type move, and its immunity to flinching, Dark types will have a hard time against this Gen 4 Pokemon. Gallade has 3 main weaknesses: Ghost, Flying, and Fairy. But by giving Gallade the moveset of Close Combat, Psycho Cut, the TM Poison Jab for the Fairy types, and the TM Thunderbolt for the Flying types, the only thing you really have to worry about is Ghost types. Overall, Gallade is a pretty decent online battler, and when used properly, can sweep through many teams. Number 6. There are endless positive things to say about Rayquaza. It is undoubtedly the most powerful out of the 3 Hoenn legendaries. It's the only Pokemon that can Mega Evolve without the use of a stone. Its design is beautiful, and its shiny is perfect. Its stats are also really well-rounded, all at least at base 100. Rayquaza is also both a strong physical and special attacker, meaning you have a wide array of moves to choose from, and its Mega ability Delta Stream not only retains Airlock's power of negating all weather conditions, but it also causes ice, rock, and electric moves to be normally effective against flying, which lessens 3 out of 4 of Rayquaza's weaknesses. A solid moveset for Rayquaza is the TM Fire Blast, which gets rid of ice types, the HM Waterfall for rock types, as well as Dragon Pulse and Rayquaza's signature move, Dragon Ascent. It will still be weak to Fairy, but other than that, Rayquaza is a great choice for online battles. Number 5. Mega Kangaskhan is probably the worst troll in online battling. With its hidden ability Parental Bond, every attack it uses hits twice, which is basically the equivalent of a 50% increase to all of its attacks. And its attack stat is already increased to 125 when it's in Mega form. This Pokemon is definitely a force to be reckoned with. In addition, being a normal type, Kangaskhan's only real weakness is fighting types, and it has 1 immunity, which of course is ghost types. So a good moveset for this already unstoppable Pokemon is Chip Away, the TM Giga Impact, which are both stab moves, the TM Bulldoze, and the TM Aerial Ace, which will take care of the fighting types, effectively getting rid of Kangaskhan's only weakness. This Pokemon is so overpowered, the only surprising thing is that it's not higher on this list. Number 4. Gardevoir is the only Pokemon on this list that I personally use. It's a really strong Fairy type with strong special attack, good special defense, and when it Mega Evolves, it gains decent speed. It's all around a really good Pokemon. Its hidden ability Telepathy makes it a good choice for multi-battles, even though it's strong enough to stand on its own, and its Mega ability Pixelate, which turns normal type moves into Fairy type moves, gives this Pokemon, and other Pokemon with this ability, a wider range of attack options. Its primary weaknesses are Ghost, Steel, and Poison, as its weakness to Dark types is negated by its part Fairy typing. But with a moveset of Moonblast and Psychic, which both utilize Gardevoir's high special attack stat, the TM Thief for Ghost types, and Fire Punch, which can be learned through the Move Tutor for Steel types, all of Gardevoir's weaknesses can be taken care of. Overall, Gardevoir is a really strong battling choice, and it is easy to see why so many people use it. Number 3. Metagross is a fairly bulky Steel and Psychic type with a base 130 in defense that rises to 150 when it Mega Evolves, and an intimidating physical attacker with a 135 attack power that rises to 140 in its Mega form. And with its Mega ability, Tough Claws, its attack power is increased for all physical contact moves, as well as its original ability, Clear Body, which prevents its stats from being lowered. This Pokemon can potentially be a force to be reckoned with. Metagross's biggest threats as a Steel and Psychic type are Ghost, Fire, Dark, and Ground types. But by giving it Zen Headbutt, which is learned through the Move Tutor, Flash Cannon, Hammer Arm for Dark types, and Ice Punch, which can also be learned through the Move Tutor, for Ground types, then Metagross can be a strong choice to send out into battle. Number 2. Charizard is arguably the most popular and loved out of all 721 Pokemon, other than Pikachu, of course. This is probably why Charizard is one of only 2 Pokemon that were given 2 Mega Evolutionary forms, the other being Mewtwo. All of Charizard's forms were used equally throughout my 100 battles, so for this video I'm just going to stick with his original form. It is a competitive special attacker with decent speed, with the hidden ability Solar Power, which gives it a 50% special attack boost in harsh sunlight. Even though that's at the expense of 1/8 of its total HP every turn, if you finish the battle fast enough, it doesn't make a difference. Charizard's 3 main weaknesses, as a flying and fire type, are Electric, Rock, and Water. But with a moveset of Flamethrower and Air Cutter, which both take advantage of its high special attack, Outrage and the TM Earthquake for Rock and Electric types gives Charizard a well-rounded range of attacks that will serve well in battle. And bonus, it's pretty cute for being an intimidating final evolutionary form dragon creature. Number 1. I personally found this one very surprising. I expected it to be a legendary or something, but nope. The Fire Starter from Hoenn is the most popular Pokemon used in online battles. Blaziken has very well distributed stats across the board, with its physical attack only being slightly higher than its special attack, which means there are many effective strategies that can be used with Blaziken. Its hidden ability / mega ability Speed Boost makes it hard to get in a hit if the battle lasts too long, and its primary ability Blaze increases its fire attacks by 50% if its HP goes below 1/3 of its max, making its opponent feel the pressure to finish the battle fast. As a fire and fighting type, Blaziken is weak to water, ground, flying, and psychic. But by having a moveset of Flare Blitz, Sky Uppercut, Thunder Punch, which can be learned through the Move Tutor for water and flying types, and Knockoff, which also can be learned through the Move Tutor for psychic types, makes Blaziken a solid competitor in online battles. So those were the 10 Pokemon I found to be most popular in online battles. Of course, these will change when the new games come out. Speaking of which, leave a comment down below to let me know which starters you are most looking forward to in Sun and Moon. I still can't choose between Litten and Rowlet. They're both really cute, and I never use grass, so I'm tempted, but I always go with the fire, so... But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Ginger Cosplay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!